Hi, this is Rick Baker for EvoOrganic, and the sound behind me is an Aria vertical garden that's configured in the method that we call hydro style. We're basically configuring this vertical plant unit to water in pots, and there are several reasons for that. If you notice the way the pots fit into the system, the water drips into the top of the pot, it recycles through the bottom drain holes, back into the basins, and then we actually have 144 emitters in 12 PC12s together. Now we're using a 1,584 gallon per hour pump. We think a 1,200 would do. We just didn't have one here in the house this morning. But we've got a 1584 Eco Plus pump working this wall. We've got 144 emitters. They're 2 gallon emitters. And if you think about using vertical gardens as rental units, and leaving the plants in the pots or in a plant merchandising display at a garden center, something along those lines where you can display plants and water them automatically with a pump and a timer. And we even have a float over in the corner of this basin so that the bases can automatically fill up. One of the things that I wanted to show too is that we're sort of working under the presumption that this particular wall can be disassembled. Now this is something we haven't done before. We've discussed it, but we haven't actually done a wall this way. If you look at this little green connector, this is really just a drip tape connector. It's a 5/8 drip tape connector made by John Deere. It's a very simple, low-cost connector, under $1 a piece, I think, right around $1 a piece. And we're taking our 1/2-inch vertical tube and using this connector to tie it together. So now we can take these PC12s and pop them off of here and actually ship it in cases. And then when the units arrive on site, we can just connect these connectors and hang it on a wall or some sort of hanging bracket to hang it to a wall or an aluminum hanger. We're doing this because we want to be able to have our partners to be able to rent rental units and to be able to ship them out in an economically feasible fashion. You can't ship a 20-foot wall or an 8-foot tall wall in a cargo box very easily. So the fact that we can now disassemble the PC12s, screw them together with a simple low-cost connector, hang them with a simple Z bracket on any sort of flat surface, and we can water pots. This makes an absolutely perfect rental unit. This has never been done before, and here's the proof. 144 emitters going with a pump that only costs around $120, I think. So this is another Aria vertical gardening video from EvoOrganic and Rick Baker. Thanks.